Hey guys, it's Sylvia here again. Um, Coming back maybe just to say hi, but also this is like the second part to my video of my HIV story. Um, and this part is where things get kind of weird and different because it talks about how I went through my depression, and I'm not gonna say who gave me what I have because it would be disrespectful to that person. All I can say is that we were good friends, and it ended up being a little more than that. So one thing led to another, and we slept together. So that's why what happened. No protection. That's that's the stuff that sometimes you need to take into consideration because your health is in the middle of everything. But what I have to say is I was with this person because I met him through a friend, and we got to know each other, and we kind of liked each other, so we started going out. And one night, it went from having dinner to an extra thing. So but the only reason I don't want to say names or anything because it's also disrespectful to that person. That person has passed away. They passed away in a freak accident. They passed away from what I have. Um, so that's why I'm not saying names or anything. And besides, why would you want to put somebody out there like that when they have a life, and you don't want to go out there and ruin someone's life just because it feels like they ruined your life. And I don't see it like they ruined my life. I see it um like they gave me a second chance to life, you know. I mean, it doesn't really look like that to some people, but it is like a change of health wise. Like you got to watch what you do and eat and stuff so that your body can work with you. In reality, it's hard because you got to take medications to keep going. If your medications happen not to work, your body will let you know, and you have to change the medication that you're taking, because if you don't, it just gets worse. You can either start losing weight or getting very weak and tired and not wanting to eat and not wanting to do things with your family and friends. I mean, that comes with the territory of most people, but for me, it was very hard. I wanted to just disappear. Like, I didn't want nobody to talk to me or say hi or anything like that. I tried to avoid people as much as I could. Sometimes I just spend a lot of time with my kids, and I think I annoyed the hell out of my kids, and they were like, "Mom, you gotta go find something to do for yourself." So I try to do that. Right now, I'm doing a lot better than what I started with. I'm on a good medication regimen, and it's getting better. Although I got sick sometime in, I believe it was either May or June, with a really bad cough that would not like really go away. I was coughing. I was uh, feeling like I was wanting to puke and felt very nauseous all the time. So I went to the doctor, and um, I found out that I had TB. So again, I had to go and get on medications. But the way they do it out here is once you are positive for TB, they send you to the health department, and they gotta do extra screening. They gotta check your chest and stuff like that. So they send you out for an X-ray, and you get to find out exactly how far you are. And I wasn't very far, so I was able to get on medications and take them. I think I had to take about 72 to 96 um, dosages of medication so that I could get on better standing. So I finished all of that around August. So my body is doing better. I mean, I do know and feel that I know that I have TB and I also have HIV, but as long as I stick to taking my medications and eating somewhat healthy, because I'm not a very healthy person. I mean, I try to eat healthy and it doesn't always work out for me. I try to eat all kinds of other things and I just eat what makes me happy. So my doctor says I shouldn't, but I have put in some kind of exercise regimen in there where I go out and walk with my dogs for 30 minutes a day. So that's been helping a lot. Um, the other thing I wanted to talk to you guys about in this video is that when I fell into my depression, it was very hard for me to deal with taking the medications every day and having people tell me, you know, how are you doing? Are you doing okay? Are you taking this? Are you taking that? It just got to the point where I just I didn't want to even take the medications. Sometimes I still feel like that, like I don't want to take the medications, but I don't do it for myself. I do it for my kids. So I tell myself, you know, where would my kids be if I'm not here? So I just keep going for them. I do have a new person that's in my life, and he's accepted me for me, myself, how I am. He knows, and he's tested himself, and he hasn't come out positive for anything that I have, or I haven't given him what I have. So that makes me happy because I wouldn't want to give what I have to someone else. You know, that's just not in me. Like most stories that you hear on the news, that some guy decided to do this and he ended up, you know, infecting people, or this lady or that. But you know, those are stories, but sometimes some people do it for revenge. So I'm not that kind of person. I took it in and I went and analyzed everything that I had in my life. And even though at the time that I was finding out that I had HIV, I was homeless, I still felt that it wasn't worth, you know, giving up on life. Because if you have people that love you, even if it's at a distance, just to tell you I love you or miss you, whatever, is better than not having anyone in your life. And even when you're alone, you shouldn't feel like that. You should at least give yourself the benefit of the doubt that you got somewhere. You're still walking around doing things. Most people don't have that option of, oh, I'm going to get up in the morning, I'm going to be able to brush my teeth and do all those things. You know, we have extra privileges to ourselves that we can get up, walk, exercise, feed ourselves, brush our own teeth, shower ourselves, and most people don't get that. So what I'm trying to say is, regardless of where you at and how ill or what illness you might have, or however you want to see your life, don't give up. It's not worth it. I'm telling you, it's not worth it. So just keep going. So if you guys like this video, can you guys please give me a like, share, and subscribe? Thank you guys. It was nice talking to you again. Bye.